What I'll remember most are the practices. We'd gather every Tuesday for a meal and music. The apartment was tiny. Sometimes we'd be stressed or tired from our work days. We'd thank God for our Mexican food or pasta. Then we'd make some noise together. I always felt that I was a good, not great, musician. When I was a teenager, I played music in church, banging the piano along to praise songs. Or I would learn a classical piece on my flute and play it as a solo. Church was always a part of my life. As I got older, I read a lot and asked new questions. Gradually, my faith became real. It became my own. So when I moved away, I kept up the church. The music, not so much. Of course, I still listen to music. In university, I volunteered as a DJ. Late at night, I'd go in and sift through the shelves of records and CDs. I'd invite friends on air, and we'd tell stories between our favorite songs. Probably only 4 people were out there listening to campus radio at 3 a.m. on a weeknight in Halifax. We didn't care. When I moved to Toronto, I found a church home at Knox Presbyterian. I made some new friends at church, and gradually a bunch of us started these music parties. We would pick one of our favorite albums, drink some wine, and play the whole thing from start to finish. My friends were surprised when I pulled out my flute. One night we used a big, old, beautiful room at Knox and invited about 50 people to join in. We had banjos, clarinets, an organ, glockenspiels, and other crazy instruments. I brought my flute and hit all the high notes. Friends who had never been to church showed up, and they danced like maniacs. It was too much fun to stop. A bunch of us formed bands. A year later, we organized a folk festival in the church's parking lot. We invited people of different ages and raised money for the church's youth food bank. The food bank was for a community of people who were about our age, people who were going through a tough time. That folk festival was a hot day, but a good day. The party spilled out onto Harbord Street, and the people drifted in to drink lemonade and donate some money. They cheered for us musicians as we played our hearts out. Honestly, it felt like worship.